Hello. Hey, be right back. Bathroom. Real. Hello. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas. Merry holidays. I've already eaten a shit ton of Christmas shit today. But we got given 2 whole ass after 8. This is like mint chocolate if you don't know what it is. and no one else likes it but me. So I have to start fucking eating. Some people love them, some people don't like them. I hate how they're packaged, because they're like packaged in this. And you just have like a ton like this. And they're all like... And you always feel like you're done, and then there's always another one. They're hard to stop eating, though. Surprised I'm streaming. Usually I actually stream during Christmas. I feel like it's kind of it's kind of wholesome to stream during Christmas. Especially in the pandemic. I know a lot of people are gonna be like all lonely. I should play some blocks actually. Let me start out with a frame one. I think it's better to warm up the hand. You don't need to be as warmed up. It's like a little bit of Christmas tradition. It's, you know. Like, I think most people, especially when they're a little older, they realize that Christmas isn't, you know, like, it's not about the date. It's not about the tradition. It's just like, it's nice to meet up. But for someone that is alone or has nothing to do, then it can feel like a big deal. Even though it's not a big deal, really, it feels like a big deal when you don't have it. What is that like Kanye West line where it's like, money isn't everything, but it's everything when you don't have any, or something like that. Yeah, I know Kanye, bro. Me and him are boys. I know all the lyrics. What's up, Alms? I hope you're doing okay. Sucks about the quarantine. Cody abandoned us? Where did he go? Your best present was my advice yesterday. Having money isn't everything, not having it is. I'm actually celebrating Christmas like 3 days in a row. It's gonna be a lot. So when we came home now, we're celebrating Christmas with some of Jenny's relatives. Jenny's like, do you want to watch a movie or something? And we're already kind of like half watched shit, just eating things all day, laying on the couch, played, you know, games together, like board games, which was fun. But she's like, do you want to watch a movie, or do you want to go do William stuff? I'm like, I want to do William stuff. I want to go game. I have 2 more days of this. I need some gaming. I need some melee. It's like breathing to me. Right as we were about to leave, though, they started Back to the Future. I haven't actually seen that movie. I should watch that sometime. Money doesn't buy you happiness. Like, money is very good, but it caps out super hard. Diminishing returns hit heavy. But it's a really big deal when you don't have any. Money is cringe. Money is cringe, guys. Let go of your money. Give it all to me. Make me the cringest person ever. Give your tier 1 subs and tier 3s. Money is so cringe. Very selfless. ASMR Twitch Prime. It's dead, bro. Ultimate came out like 4 years ago now. Wait, it was... No, it's 3 years ago. 18. Isn't that crazy? Happy holidays. Wolfpack. Dude, I can't wait for rank to come out. I just thought about it. Honestly, I thought about it a little bit because of all the COVID shit, right? Seeing how, like, how much yeah, seeing like all the COVID things, like, man, wouldn't it be nice if you just got Sleepy ranked? I still think unranked really good, but yeah, you'll definitely get some rage quitters for sure. I think it gets worse if you use like a shitty tag, honestly. You get more rage quits if you play like Sheik and if you use shitty tags. The more troll your name is, the more like a Smurf it's like, the more rage quits you're gonna get. I have Chad pick out a nice holiday name. I mean, Unranked's still amazing though. Like, dude, you got fucking rage quits when you played on Anthers. And when you played on Anthers, you had to do like a fucking, like, you had to search for like 5 minutes. Then you had to find out what version it was, if the connection was good, and then you hit a Seer to death, and then they rage quit, and then called you 13 racist slurs. Isn't it like, if you think about it, it's better that they rage quit right away than that they stay and be toxic. I don't know. I think I'm too good to get the actual toxic parts of unranked. Like, unironically. It's like so unusual that I actually lose games. So like people can't be like disrespectful. The worst I get is like people get one kill and then rage quit. We saw that yesterday on stream. Like a Marth hit a Ken combo and then just rage quit. Yeah, I feel for everyone too that works retail for sure. May God bless your souls. Honestly, for me though, when I worked at a grocery store, Christmas was fine because people were nice on Christmas. I think it's the day leading up to Christmas that are the worst. And maybe the days after Christmas. Yo, what's up, Ninja? Merry Christmas, dude. I am very happy I don't work retail anymore, though. Whenever I'm sad or feel frustrated over like, I mean, obviously like my job can still suck a lot. I think every job like just sucks a lot sometimes. Not all equally, but like a job is always going to be a job, right? Like the whole thing of like, oh, love your job and you'll never work a day in your life. Like that's complete bullshit, toxic hustle culture. Terrible, terrible advice. But when I have a rough day, or even when I don't have a rough day, I try to go to the grocery store, not the same I worked on, but like a similar one, and I try to like look at the barcodes that you have to scan when I buy something, and just imagine myself having to do that for like 10 hours straight. And then I feel better about playing video games for a living. Even if there's a ton of toxic assholes. Sheik feels so weird to play on Frame 1S. Yeah, I think there's like many different paths you can take with a job. You can do like me. Like if you're a streamer, your job is going to be like fun, but extremely competitive, right? Not only is it competitive, but it's also like in public, if you fuck up, everyone will laugh at you. Even if you don't fuck up, even if you do the right thing, sometimes you get massive tons of hate. Right? You have to be the top 0.1% or whatever, or better, if you want to make a living as a streamer. So by nature, you have to work really hard and stand out in some way. At least until you make it to like the very, very top, where you can kind of like carry just by the fact that you're already famous. But even then, like, you still have a lot of eyes on you. You obviously can't screw up. But I think that's how it is for a lot of jobs. Like, you either try to find a job that is fun, but very competitive or hard, or you find an easy job that doesn't take a lot of work and lets you focus on your hobbies. Because that's the issue for me, right? Like, it's hard for me to have a lot of hobbies. I just want to play video games and get paid billions. The problem is everyone wants that. But I don't think there's a right or wrong path. I think it's just personal. I mean, dude, the whole like burger flipping tweet, like, it was dumb as fuck for me to say that, especially because I wrote it in 2 separate tweets. Like, the sentiment that I was trying to say was just like, I really hated doing Ultimate 16 hours a day, like, for several months straight, streaming that. And if it wasn't for the pay, I would not have done that over a regular minimum wage job. Which I don't think is crazy. If you actually like try to emphasize with it, try to listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that someone earning a lot of money, which I was during early Ultimate, you know, playing Ultimate versus working minimum wage in America, like a shitty neighborhood, like a dangerous neighborhood or something. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, like, some things you would not do if it wasn't for the money. And like, I do think being a top streamer is harder than minimum wage jobs. It is not a harder life, as in like, you obviously live a better and you're more lucky to live that way. But it is straight up just rarer skill, right? Not everyone can actually be a top streamer. As, you know, as easy as I'll make it out to seem. But yeah, I think you guys all know that. Obviously, I'm not trying to say that, like, being a streamer or content creator is a worse life than working minimum wage. Especially in America, where minimum wage is way too low. Thank you, guys. It's a very nice, comfy, oversized shirt. Speaking simple binary. Fox, good. Melee, not bad. Ultimate Online, not good. You waited for an Ultimate Echo patch? Dumbass. You dumbass. You're waiting for Santa to show up because you've been a nice kid. Yeah, like I am a rockstar. Like again, I'm not trying to say that it's a better job. Of course, it fucking sucks. Of course, there are worse jobs than being a streamer. That doesn't mean that everyone would want to prefer to be a streamer if it paid the same, which was the original argument, right? Like, if I earned like the same amount as having 8K subs, but working regular hours, like 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, minimum wage, versus having to work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. For me, I would rather do that. Dude, what the fuck is that emoji, Jenny? Jesus. That was the hypothetical, Alex, that they put up. Again, it was just a silly out of context tweet. But I do think it's worth understanding, like, some jobs are better because they pay a lot. And they feel better to do because you know you're getting paid a lot. I think a lot of people would be okay with taking a lot of shit if they knew they were getting paid, like, dummy money. If viewers don't matter and you're blocking out chat, you're not streaming, you're just playing games. I mean, you can still, like, talk even if you're not looking, but yeah, like, being a good streamer is a lot more than just sitting and playing games. Yeah, but like Snoop Dogg would never make it if he wasn't already famous as a streamer. What seems unrealistic? Christmas has already been for me. Like, we celebrate Christmas Eve here in Sweden. Christmas Day, 50 minutes. Yeah, I think the point I was trying to make is pretty simple. If you want to keep arguing about minimum wage, like, please do some other stream. Point is, my only point in this conversation is every job has its drawbacks and everyone is human, so you can always feel bad. That doesn't mean I am okay with minimum wage or earning shit very low, and like some Twitch streamers like myself earning way more. I don't know why some people celebrate like Christmas Day only. We celebrate both, kind of, in Sweden, but mostly like we do presents and shit on Christmas Eve. I feel like Christmas Day is just a whack day to celebrate. Because, like, you wake up and you open presents, but that's just whack. Like, how do your relatives give you presents then? In Sweden, we open presents, like, usually at, like, 4 p.m. or something on Christmas Eve, because then you can have all your relatives and shit over. Do you guys get Christmas Eve off at least? I feel like that would be an American thing. To like... be like, yeah, you can do it Christmas Day, and then we can get back Christmas Eve for working. It's not even a holiday in Canada? What the fuck? So if you work it, you don't even get extra pay? It is in the US though. Boneless America strikes again. True. Dude, when I work retail, I love working Christmas. Because the store closed anyway. And so I would just get home at like 4 p.m. a little bit later. But working there, you got like 200% pay. Unions, baby. People don't know that shit. Because we have unions in Sweden, we like we just get way better worker benefits. Like for my store, it was like anything after, I think it was like 5 is 50% more pay. So 150%. And then anything after 7 is 200%. And then on Saturdays, anything after midday or like noon is 200%, and all of Sundays 200%. And all the holidays are 200%. And you actually get paid time off. Yeah, you don't lose salary, you pay a little bit to pay for unions, but the unions also argue how much you get paid. Like, we don't have true minimum wage in Sweden because the unions have set rates that they are forced to pay us. So you both earn more money at a higher salary and get way better benefits. And if they screw you over, you have someone to turn to. So unions are just straight up way better. The whole like unions make you earn less is corporate gaslighting. Yeah, if the fucking union is owned by the mafia, sure. Come on, don't bring that fucking up as like a general case for unions. Corruption is possible anywhere? Yeah, especially if there's no unions. It's like the most American viewpoint of like always thinking that like governments and selfish like literally people that are required by their owners to earn as much money as they possibly can. They are better for you than like a union made up of other workers that can argue for you, or like the government that is trying to help you. Unionize against Leffen. I think Americans will eventually unionize. I think it'll just take a long time. No, I think America will get it eventually. A lot of people will live terrible lives, working minimum wage because of it, but I think eventually it will happen. America's just very far behind other developed countries. I think like with the internet, it's eventually gonna get like pretty easy to like spread the message. That doesn't mean I say that does not equate to me saying stay in America, stick it out. It's not that bad. I'm saying like I think eventually it will happen. I don't think that it will literally burn to the ground before. What's up? I think there's a Twitch app to make ads lower. Hey, thank you, Mr. Chuckles. Hate America. I hate like some parts of America. I would never move there, but I wouldn't actually say like on God that I like hate all of America. There's obviously worse countries, but I think the thing that most people in Europe hate is that Americans think their country is so fucking great and all circle jerk about it being great, despite being one of the worst developed countries to live in my opinion. Case in point. Hello, Mag. Merry Christmas. But yeah, I'm not going to sit and pretend that America doesn't have a lot of dope shit too, because it does. For sure. I will always say that, like, America is sick if you're rich and you don't care about poor people. Then America is like, America is one of the better places to live if you're rich and you say fuck poor people. Even then, I think if you're just rich and you want to say fuck poor people, I think the right option is just to move to like Monaco or Luxembourg or some shit. So you can actually never interact with poor people. Or move to like Dubai or something, where they hide the slavery. I feel like in America, being rich, you still have to like deal with a lot of the classist problems a bit more. Yeah, Dubai is definitely worse than America. It's not even low key. The Middle East is terrible humanitarian standards. That's why, like, I don't want to sit here and say that America is like the worst country ever. It's just that, like, a lot, you know, the average Middle Eastern person doesn't sit and say like, yo, Dubai is so sick, bro. We're the best. The fairest, most equal country. Because that's kind of what America does with its, like, most, you know, we're the freest, like, freedom country. But again, I try to also have some perspective, because it's like, it's a hypocrisy of America that triggers people, including me. But I've also realized that people get unreasonably mad at hypocrisy. You know, like, for example, right? Like, they hate Hillary because she's someone trying to do good and says she's trying to do good, but also did some bad things. They would rather have Donald Trump, who's upfront about being an asshole and never tries to be a good person, even though that's a net negative by far. Or Obama. It's like, Obama did the drone strikes. It's like, yeah, Trump did too. Yeah, but Trump doesn't pretend to be a good person. Hillary's a turf, bro. Yeah. Donald Trump, known feminist, women's activist, women's right activist. Yeah, I'm not, dude, I'm not sitting here trying to defend Obama. I'm just saying that like, you know what I mean when I say that people care more about hypocrisy than, you know, people think it's okay to be bad if you're open about the fact that you're evil. Joe Byron. I'm changing my name to Merry Holidays.
Choose your character.
It is more respectable to own it than portray a fake image. So, see, this is why you're a dumbass. No, it's not.
Versus
No, it's not. Why the fuck do you care about how they seem to you? You should care about how they affect your lives. It's like, you don't care about the fact that Trump also does the drone strike. You just care about the fact that your friend Hillary lied to you. Grow the fuck up. You should only really care about what you should actually try to care about is how much good / bad they will do. Oop. I love you, Leffen, but politics ain't your wheelhouse. Thank you, literal random. What a great argument.
versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
Like, I'm open to discussing things. I'm not gonna sit and discuss someone with, like, I love you, bro, but you're a fucking idiot when it comes to human rights. Oh, thank you, man. Much respect, bro. Love you, man. Thank you for telling me to... Like, fuck you. You're not trying to have an argument. You're trying to say, I'm American, so I'm better than you. So I'm automatically right. You're just a gamer, bro. You're not allowed to have real thoughts. Fuck you, guy main. If you... Well, at least you're honest about only caring about yourself. So then we don't have to discuss politics with you. But now the problem is you're worse. You're not better for admitting it. Because when it comes to stuff like this, your actions dictate it, not what you fucking say. Oh no, the meme's spreading.
Choose your versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
Nero, thanks so much. Ow. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of it's so bitch ass to only care about yourself because you don't feel like you can make an impact. That is not a cool, real. Oh, the practical. Oh, it's so practical and real. Like, no, you can do a lot of difference. You're just choosing not to, choosing to be an asshole. There's nothing wrong with caring about yourself first and foremost. I think a lot of people do that, whether they say it or not. That doesn't mean you know, you can't help people too. And I do think a lot of people that say that shit, they don't actually mean it. Like, would you steal from a homeless man because you could? If you only care about yourself, you would. Yes. There's a dark, fucked up people here. You guys say that shit, and then you sit and talk about me, how I'm disrespectful for comparing minimum wage jobs. Would I steal from poor defenseless people? Unironically, if I did not care about other people, why do you think, like, why would I not have moved to America and earn way more money? Like, the reason I don't move to America is because I hate that it's like such a classist country. Like, you know, the problems of not having free healthcare and for-profit prisons and needing to drive everywhere do not impact me. I am rich enough to where they aren't actual real problems. I could just buy a gated or like buy or rent something in West Hollywood and just stay away from poor people. But I feel like that's a depressing ass way to live. Yeah, it could also be way less opinion. Like, just by talking about this, I lose viewers. I mean, you can see how much fucking hate I got for standing up and saying the controversial opinion that, you know, maybe sexting underage girls is not a good thing. Actual hot take, sadly enough. I get like several people every stream harassing me about that. Oh shit, that was a crazy knee. Anyways. Are you going to Genesis? Maybe. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know if Genesis will actually happen with how everything's going.
Choose your character versus Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
It's crazy how many people have gotten sick from Smash World Tour, actually. Yeah, Function 2 already got canceled. I was saying that I was probably going to that earlier today to Jenny. But it is not happening anymore. Like, this is my real ass take. It's like, it makes no sense for top players to go. If everyone else goes, I'll probably still go because I'm not personally scared of Omicron. And I don't like regularly see people in risk groups. And like I have so few chances to actually compete. But I don't like, I think everyone can make a fair risk assessment. And if there's a choice between, like if there were more invitationals announced, because right now I don't know of any, like even the summits aren't actually announced yet, then I would 100% go to the invitationals over Genesis. 100%. And if I do go to Genesis, like I am not interacting with fucking anybody. Never getting close to anyone. No, I'm sorry, but no signings, no fans, no friendlies. I'm holding up in the hotel room session if there's a VIP room or backstage. Because I'm not trying to get sick, and I don't want to spread shit. Like I'm already not, you know, someone who has this energy to like while jet lag go around and meet a lot of people, but especially now it's like, bro, I know you guys don't fucking wash your hands. Not even with water, let alone soap. Slug'em, bro, why do you always have shit ass takes? First the union shit, and now you don't need to wash your hands after you pee. Like you're the most stereotypical like 22-year-old male, goes 2-2 at Melee Locals or 1-2, smokes too much weed, fresh out of college. A computer science degree that I've ever seen on Twitch chat. You're basically Zane without the talent and more weed. Like, why the fuck would you not wash your hands after you go to the bathroom? You're not just washing it because you fucking touch your dick. You're washing it because you touch a lot of things. And you're close to a fucking sink with soap and water. Dumbass. Zane is like the most COVID careful top player. He was raised in a fucking castle. My man fucking soaps. I know people with COVID, they're just like, dude, COVID is a joke, just a cold. Goodbye.
Versus Captain Falcon. Go!
It's always consistent, at least. There's always like a couple people that do like 90% of the dumb shit. I mean, yeah, COVID, if you're double vaccinated, or especially if you're boosted, might not be terrible for you, but it's still not good. If you're not vaccinated, and if you don't take it seriously, then it can be very fucking bad. As proven by the literal millions that have already died from it. There was some crazy stat, I think, that like 1 in 300 people or something. Was it more? Have died from COVID in America or something. Yeah, that was before Omicron or anything, too. One in 300, not 300 million. I mean, you can just look this up. COVID, USA. Total. This is a wholesome. Okay. Fully wholesome after this. Fully wholesome after this. You need to. Sometimes you just need to say fuck you to the COVID down players. Where's the stats? Statistics. Oh, it's this right here. Total cases 51 million that have like actually tested it, and 800k people have died. And how many people are united? What the fuck? But yeah, that's almost 1 in 300. The fact that people say like that someone thought it was one person in 300 million that died and not 1 in 300 people is kind of crazy.
Captain Falcon. Go!
multiple cases can be one person. Yeah, we're talking deaths though. As far as I know, you're not dying several times. It's kind of a exclusive thing. Kind of hard to do several times. Good Charlie, thanks so much. Alright, wholesome now. Dude, just as I'm trying to go wholesome, Slugum's back with the hit-ass takes. You're guaranteed to get COVID if you live in California. Hand that man a timeout. We're going wholesome. I was the Falcon. Any tips against Fox in neutral? This is the tip I'm gonna give you. That will help way more. Learn to ask better questions. If you ask tips like that, no one will ever be able to actually give you good advice. Unless they literally give you like a fucking Metafy ass lesson. That's way too wide of a subject. Good example questions could be like, was I doing too much X? Or how do I beat early Nair? Good questions. Asking the right questions is like legitimately half about improving on fighting games. Like you don't always have to have someone else answer them. Sometimes you can just have a question like, all right, how do I deal with that drift recovery? And then I can ask myself like, well, I should have jumped out earlier so he didn't have that chance to drift. If I do have the chance, you know, what can I do? What move would be worth risking it with? What happens if I'm wrong? Stuff like that. Most of the questions you have to figure out yourself, but right now I'm playing frame 1, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be learning both frame 1 and UV controller. A little bit of both. Use like frame 1 for fun on unranked, then some warm up. Because worst case, it's good for me to split my playtime. It makes it way easier on my hands. Because, like, for me, it's a far bigger difference, actually. Like, it's far more beneficial for my hands if I divide my playtime on frame 1 and GameCube than if I just play frame 1. People greatly, greatly exaggerate how much, like, an ergonomic layout, how much that has to do with hand pain. So much is like posture, form, strengthening, taking breaks, stuff like that. It's just that Smashers are so bad at all of that, so that the only thing they know about is changing controllers. So they think that's the only thing that can help. Yeah, it depends on how your hands are fucked too. I do think it's very common for people that fuck up their hands playing melee to then start using box, and then they use box with bad posture. They stop stretching and stuff like that. And they're basically just fucking up a different part of their hands. Like, most people did not have hand pain from playing GameCube controllers when they were a child. Or for a very long time. It usually, for most people, it takes a very long time until they actually start getting, like, chronic hand pain from GameCube controllers. And similarly, it's gonna take a long time before you get hand pain from boxes too. Yeah, exactly, Tom's. Like, people have been playing on, like, suboptimally ergonomic music instruments for thousands of hours. Again, I'm not saying don't use a frame one if it feels better for your hands. I'm saying it's not gonna fix your problems. You have to have a more holistic approach to it. It's like injuring yourself in basketball or while working out and thinking, as long as I get better shoes, I don't have to stretch or warm up or rest or eat properly. Piano Rectangle will have a lot of similarities. They do, kind of. The layout is definitely not as good as piano layout though, because you know, there's a lot more finer movements than on piano, where you go like more side to side with your arms. Your like arm posture can be similar. It is very important though that like when you learn piano, everyone knows you get massive hand issues if you play piano. If you don't have proper form though, right? And deadass, not a single person that I have ever seen, including Jenny, including Pipsqueak, the makers of Frame 1, everyone I've seen, no one has had actual great posture consistently. I've seen everyone rest their hands, which is like, that would get you fucking kicked out of piano class when you're 12. I don't know if it actually will, but it should. So if you're trying to make it like a piano comparison, then it's even more proof that like the layout is not full solution. Resting your hands is fucking terrible for rectangle. Especially your right hand. Your left hand you can rest, but I still think it's probably suboptimal. My man is 50 FPSing it. Flubber shoot. The worst part is that analogy you made is actually a lot better than what actually happened. It doesn't have ignoring many doctors' advice and shit like that too. But wholesome. Positive gamer mentality. You can play basketball in Converse and not have pain. People did it for many years. It was literally the official fucking basketball shoe. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying it's optimal. I'm saying, you know, it's a pretty bad comparison to make. Yeah. FTX, what the fuck, dude? What are you dumb as takes? Do you need a timeout, bro? He literally plays Marth. He beat Frenzy at Summit in the VIP bracket. Like, do you actually think that you, who have never achieved anything in Melee, know more about it because you play a Spacey? Or like Falcon? Like, Nintendo's an actual great Melee player. Yes, it does change a lot more. Like, you're not providing any arguments. You're literally just attacking him for what character he's played. He also does play piano, yes.
Choose your character. Circle. Ready? Go.
Ethics. Why the fuck are you doubling down on your dumb ass take? Someone time him out. He's tripling down. Wait. Multi-shining requires more inputs? Crazy, dude. I don't think Nintendo knows that. Thank you for providing this very useful data. It's also funny because like multi-shining is definitely not what fucks people's hands up. Because people do not multi-shine enough to actually cause hand issues. If I had like what fucks people's hands up, like bad posture, high AP in general, but more than anything, I think it's like heavy presses, like L and R. If I had to pick something, I would say that the L and R buttons and how hard people slam the control stick would be the #1 thing for GameCube controllers. And death gripping the controller.
Choose your character. Versus Circle. Ready? Go.
Talking about genetics is so dumb. We do not know enough about, like, the subject's not nearly, like, yeah. It's a very dumb thing to start talking about this early. It's like a kid that never works out and says he's fat due to genetics while sipping a big gulp. I don't know if I'm going to Genesis yet. I never thought he was dog shit. Oh. I thought he was lazy. And I do think it's way worse to live in EU if you want to be a top competitor. But I do also agree that EU has made some improvements in how much they play. Hopefully it will stick through, even now that they don't have Smash World Tour to look forward to. That's my concern, that like people grinded specifically for Smash World Tour, and now they did all right, and now they'll let up. But I'm trying not to think about it like that. I still think they're lazy, a lot of them, but to some degree. But I also think a lot of regions are lazy now. I think most American top players, not like Zayn, Mango, Cody, but a lot of other people are also lazy now because they don't enter anything. And when like I originally like started the whole like EU's lazy thing, it was very much like during the height of like Americans actually entering tournaments, right? You had the super stacked like East Coast Fridays every single Friday for zero money. But then they just started being genius, like, oh shit, it's May. Online tournaments are over. COVID is over. And I think that's a big part about why EU caught up. Touchy, thanks so much. Why are you just trying to be toxic, Villani? You ask them. It's too late. I'm trying to practice running shine things on frame 1. Sure, fast one. Oops. Mango grabbing in jail. Oh my god. Can you believe it? Oh, I did not mean to get full jump there. Dude, why did Jenny make that emote? God damn it. I'm gonna have a stern talking to Jenny. Genuine, thank you so much. I'm trying to do turnaround drill with Y modifier. It's actually really important for Fox. It's a drill turn on up tilt. Alright, can we time that guy out? Who the fuck is having a real discussion, dude? You think you fucking brought up like sources on scientific journals or anything? You literally started the discussion with saying Nintendo can't say anything. He plays Sheik and ICs. Like, you don't even know what character he plays. Like, the fucking dumbest triple down of all time. Like, how can you, like, unironically say that his tweet was off base? Meanwhile, you, literal random, no one knows, is sitting here and saying shit like that. But he can't do it because he plays ICs and not Fox? Just by being, like, a top 20 player? Christ, bro. Do these people not look themselves in the mirror once? Also, several doctors who actually work in this field with melee players and ultimate players actually agree with him. You can check his latest quote tweets for that. But, I mean, random person in the chat who has multi-shined thinks his tweets are off base, bro. Those are the same people, too, that, like, cry about identity politics. But you're not allowed to comment on something if you don't main the right character. But do these doctors play Fox? True. Like, speaking like it's like you actually have to play Fox yourself to realize that Fox is more straining. Wait, Fox can multi-shine? It's even funnier when you see me literally here playing Fox, agreeing with Nintendo, and still try to do those opinions. When I'm literally the GOAT Fox. Dude, yeah, exactly. Like, no one fucking spams multi-shines either. Lul. Shine does what? Alright, time to play some GameCube. The Shango's hard, dude. I have to practice it. Shine is frame 1. True. Did not think about that. Did not think about that one. That is pretty base. I should do the spark there. And like, if they take in place and you're late, you shield an up smash. Oh. I need to remember to... Need to remember to try to ledge dash with down forward. Because of Goom Wave. Got him. I mean, I did do it in EU. My Sheik was 1 week old at that point. But I did also win 6-1 against Chris. People did not see that as impressive. Maybe now that he beat Face Roll like 6-2 in it. Honestly, I would consider doing Falco Sheik. If not for the fact that Mango also plays Fox. Maybe in the future I will counterpick him, yeah. Like, you could have counterpick wars for sure. I love tech traps. Tech traps are such a cool concept in Melee combo game. Yeah, like that's the spark right there. You look for the side techs. And then you do shield delayed, like shield into up smash if they're taking place. Would Sheik change much if she had bouncing fish? Honestly, no. There's not that many situations where like you pop them up with Sheik and you can't combo. Obviously, it would change still. Depending on how fast and how strong it is, but like... And obviously, I mean, the best thing about bouncing fish would be the fact that you can do it to recover. That would actually be by far the best. Like, you wouldn't want to do bouncing fish in neutral. Wait, do you have double music? I think you do. Yeah, it's actually really fucking hard to balance Sheik while not making Zelda terrible. Like if Zelda was good, Sheik would maybe like fucking like 8-2 Peach or some shit. Cause you just build percent with one. Down throw fair and then swap to Zelda. Or you balance them too closely, like you nerf Sheik to make Zelda better, and now she's like useless against Spaceys, where you only want to use Sheik anyway. Whoop. Ah. I think Sheik is such a sick character. I'm happy people are like turning around on it, on Sheik. Sheik cooler than Falcon 2022. I do accept not cooler than Falcon. But she is definitely more complicated, and in my opinion has a significantly higher skill cap. She just has so many more moves she uses per match. Falcon just uses aerials, jab, grab, side B. Like Falcon doesn't even use forward throw and back throw. I don't think it's infinite skill ceiling just because he can move further. Wouldn't Puff be the hardest character then? I think the fact that he can like change his momentum in the air actually makes him a little easier to control optimally than a character like Sheik or Fox, who have to like decide to drift as they jump more. I do think they're both cool. I think Sheik Needles is like one of the coolest moves in the entire game. It's like a very good move that is very clearly not broken or brain dead. And there's so many ways to use it. And the fake. Also, recovering with Sheik optimally is hard as fuck, actually. Banger. Oh, that's another one of my favorite moves. Sheik up smash. Sheik up smash is such a cool move. It's kind of weird that there's not more moves like that, like tipper moves on non-Marth characters. I think like the dynamic between Sheik back air, fair, and nair is super cool too. And needles, of course. The fact that they're like all super broken aerials, but you're held back by Sheik's movement, and then they all have like a blind spot. I think Falcon's pretty good about that too. Like Falcon's airs are all broken, but they're broken in different ways, so you still have to cycle them. I do think Falcon's nair is like too good though, so you end up spamming that one way more in neutral than the others. And like it's kind of clear when you want to use upper. Like if they're above you, you want to use upper. It's just which timing do you want to use upper usually. Whereas like with Sheik, and if they're above you, there's like a lot of moves you want to use. Like up tilt, down tilt. You might want to dash check their landing. Might want to grab their landing. Might want F tilt, down tilt, up air. You could needle their landing. You could back air them. You could fair. You could nair. But whereas Falcon's like, they're above me. I'm going to press up air. I'm going to fucking press up air. And you're going to suffer. And I'm going to laugh.
Versus Captain Falcon. Go!
Falcon up air is like actually kind of an uninteresting move. It's almost a really cool move, but it's just too strong combined with its mobility that it becomes an uninteresting move. It's like how a lot of PM characters are designed. Where like they are cool designs, but because they're too broken in some ways, they don't have any interesting solutions. They're just giving zero to deaths, essentially. Yeah, like I don't think it's broken in his kit. It's just not interesting. That did not reverse. I think Sheik Nair's a super cool move too. I love using her for combos. It's the aerial that does the most damage too. I think Sheik's movement is just so fucking cool. The fact that she used to like movement, foxtrots, and dash dance, and jumps, and platforms a lot. And then needle turnarounds and shit like that too. She's just so like... She's so dynamic in her movement. That's the thing I hate the most about playing Falcon. Like, you dash dance and you short up aerial. 90% of the time. laggy. I didn't SD because of the lag, but maybe. Actually, I did. Now I think about it. I think Sheik teaches good fundamentals. I think Marth does too. I think Falcon is okay teaching you fundamentals. The problem with Falcon is he doesn't teach you how to recover. Like, until a very high level, you can just high up B and hope they mess up. And it's like good enough. Sorry for the bad connection. No worries, no worries. Oh, I didn't get my jump. I think all the characters have some problems with learning. Like, Martha's a good first character, but you can become too reliant on like naring in plays and F smashing, for example, or mashing shield grab. Like, for example, like I think Martha's a terrible character to play if you're like used to playing ultimate. To like learn melee's fundamentals, if that makes sense. Because then you will just spam like short up fair and play the game like ultimate. It's like very easy to get stuck in that. Like, I think it would be good if you play ultimate to also play some other character. Not just Mara. But I think that's the good part, that because every character has some flaw with how you learn the game, then you don't have to think that much about which character you pick up the game with. Ultimately, the character you should pick up the game with is the one you're most interested in playing for long term. When people say like, oh, this character is good for learning, like people just say it as like, if you're not sure you want to play, you can try this character out first. Because in case you don't end up liking them, then you still have a lot of transferable skills. But it's like, if you're smart with it, you can bring it from anyone. Like, oh, you learn Puff, so that thing, you know, you'd be like, oh, you haven't learned any tech skills, so you won't know how to play the game. But now you have really good, like, now you've learned mind games and you know, spacing really well. So now your aerials will be better, more thought out. Like mangoes, right? I think Peach and Ices are probably the characters I think are the worst to start with in terms of like long-term improvement. Peach is just like kind of badly designed, so it's very easy to get stuck in noob habits. Yeah, it's like really hard to teach new players to dash dance and wave dash with Peach, I think. Like, I think it's telling that Armada started out as like a Marth main and then a Samus main when you look at how he plays Peach. Because, like, yeah, people did weight us back down Smith, but now, like, you know, you can see the Samus in him, and you can definitely see the Marth too. Yeah, the like hold shield is like so present in Armada's play. Yeah, Armada's shield game was so ahead of its time that like people just did not know how to hit the shield. And so he clutched so many games because people just ran into the shield. Instead of like playing right around it. I think for a lot of melee players, especially in that era where like a lot of people had just learned shield pressure, they could not accept that hitting someone's shielding, like hitting someone's shield, was not in their favor. Similarly with Mewtwo. And maybe combined with how good they both are at abusing and playing that game. Wargles, thank you so much. Dude, the momentum on that fair. The thing is, I think Mewtwo can play properly too. It's just that it's not like he doesn't have to that often. So he's like when he actually has to play properly, he's like very inconsistent at it. I personally don't think his style, like the camping style, would hold up that much more. I think at this point, it's like it works better because people forgot how he played. Because no one plays as lame as Mewtwo does. Or like even close. Like no one fucking just goes to the edge and flanks that much. I think it'd be cool to see him try to figure it out though. I hope he keeps playing. As long as he doesn't spawn like 30 different Mars trying to copy him by planking all the time. And we actually implement the good ledge grab rules. Fidgies and Circas. Two for getting bigger legs. Big Leffen. Leggin. I don't know, bro. Go to YouTube. Look up some good fitness YouTuber. I just play basketball. Dude, last time I played basketball, I was on a hot streak, dude. Playing 1v1 versus Strider. Strider's a little washed. Hasn't played in a while. I'm fresh up the summit motivation getting washed by Phil. So I told Phil I'm gonna be back. I'll be better than you next time. I got 6 months. I washed Strider. First we played 1v1. Wasn't that bad. I won. Like we played like first to 5 points and then we took a break because he wanted a break, like stamina break. And then we played another one, 5-0. And he pulled a. We can keep playing. I don't need a break because it was the swift 5-0. He let me shoot. Don't let a man shoot when he's on a hot streak. Disrespect to my 3-point. It literally is the best feeling in the world where they walk back and they do this. Shoot then, bitch. And you're like, all right, bitch. And you shoot and you hit it. Like I've said, I think like hitting like a really nice shot in basketball is like better than any feeling that I can think of it like from a game. Just because like it's so physical, like you're using your entire body and skills. It's such a sick feeling. I gotta get better though. I'm still not actually good at basketball, to be clear. I'm sitting here, my noob. I'm just sitting here proud over the fact that I went like 3-2 in a local. But I enjoy the grind. Yeah, basketball skill setting is ridiculous. Alright, let me take a short break. How's everyone's Christmas? Vibe at a high theme. Math skill ceiling. Boo! Boo! Favorite NBA player? Probably Steph overall. He's the most entertaining to watch. I'm not like a super diehard though. In like, I cheer for X team. It was really fun going and watching LeBron play, for example. And Steph invests in TSM, dude. He's my literal colleague, bro. When I hit a 3, I tell it shout out to my boss. One day I'll meet him, bro. After that, I can get a jersey. I'm not getting a Steph jersey until I meet him. The Europeans are low-key sick as fuck. Please don't Falcon. Yeah, because Luka's fat and out of shape this year. And he's playing under Jason Kidd. Their team fucking sucks. He's not actually bad, but like the thing is with basketball is that, like, if you're slightly worse and you're not on a like interesting trajectory, people just forget about you. The same thing happened with Zion, and everyone's super hyped about Zion. He didn't perform well the first year, and then he performed super well the second year or whatever. And people acted like he didn't exist still. I don't think Zion is done. I saw some stat of like, by this age, he has played 3 times more games than Embiid did. The same like year slash time in the NBA. I think eventually he'll figure it out. I think it's because he got injured and then like he gains weight because he can't work out. Because he's probably never had a period in his life where he didn't work out a lot. And then he just has a bunch of Jess men around him. Yes, there has been a Swedish NBA player. Jonas Jerebko. He played for the Warriors. I think when KD was there, was it right before? Future NBA started William Hajelte. Dude, what the fuck happened with the smash stick? Smash stick and the fucking frame 1 remapper. RIP early 2021. I know, Jenny. Also remember, you were the one that was always late. We have to leave by 11, right? On the dot.
Choose your character. Versus Mark. Ready? Go.
No, I think the smash stick's still getting made. Wait, 12:15? Didn't you say 11 a bunch of times? 12:15. I'll wake up 11:45. Easy, baby. I think Jenny's new emotes are so goated. Someone post Garma woke. Only problem is that the VTuber, if Jenny updates her VTuber avatar a little bit, it will all work together. The blanket needs to go. The Falco isn't wearing the blanket in any of the emotes, so it's not incomplete. It doesn't tie everything together. Then the Moose will come raking in. The blanket is gone. That emote needs a blanket. Dude, I love seeing really heavy moves like that downer, that back here. 11:15. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. $10.45, baby. How nice do I have to dress? Is like today's fine? Full suit and tie. Giga Schwab. In 2021 is the year where I buy clothes again. I'ma really be dressing, as the kids say. Now I really want to wake up at 10:45 just so I can be ready before you, Jenny. Kind of like all over Japan or Tokyo. Oh, this is an instrumental version. Hold up. We gotta listen to OG. I wanna play against the Mario main boob anyway. You can tell from my cough. Damn. The baby cheese. I'm really trying to practice drill up tilting Marth, okay? I'm trying so hard to like force myself to ledge up with down forward. It's going pretty good though. That's so bad. I should ledge touch there. Is a fucking rap version? I don't know what I'm doing right now. First Fox game. Bleh. First Fox game's always ugly. Bad, yeah. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, I should really react to the other Brono documentaries. You're right. I have not been. Thank you so much for the 11. Super generous. I think Animele Fox is kind of uggo. TBH. It's too orange. Falco looks sick, but especially White Fox really doesn't work with like super orange. Fox fur. I want to make this skin, but in anime. If someone can do that, that'd be sick. I think these colors would look so fucking cool. But I don't know how hard they are to make. Probably pretty hard. Achilles heel. Who did I commission, guys? I'm living this. No sweat. Oh! Good job. That was a sick combo.
Choose your characters. Mark. Ready? Go.
I'm a real believer in drill up tilt. It's kind of. I think it's harder to make a true combo, Marth, unless you're close enough to where non-turnaround hits. That's the only problem. It's so hard to dash out of crouch that way in this controller. Why did Psych ban someone for saying cheer for Brandon?
Choose your character. Sheik versus Mark. Ready? Go.
It's a Trump thing? What? It's crazy. It means fuck Joe. What? Bro, what? I'm so happy. Maybe I'm better not knowing, actually. This is like perfect, the right can't meme material. NASCAR being right wing is like the least surprising thing ever. It took them like until like 2 years ago to remove the Confederate flag from races. NASCAR hold this L plus plus your races plus the Hood watches Formula 1 now. Plus ratio. True. What? All right. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is from the JoJo's team, right? Yeah, Kakyon team. Do you guys? What did you guys want for Christmas? Do you still get Christmas gifts? My mom wanted to buy me and Jenny something, so we're asking for a toaster. 'Cause our toaster recently fucking fried, just killed it. Like got us a power outage recently. Father's love. No, so depressed. Psilocybe, thank you so much. Psilocybe is the best pawn in the game. Absolute bopper. I'm good, I'm good. Enjoying some schmele. Christmas schmele. Push it down till there. Hey, prom hell, thank you so much. Pog, pog, pog. Prom champ. It is, it is. It's She-Hulk, I believe. Not your best DI. Mario 3 has so many goated songs, actually. I really hope DNF Duel becomes as crazy as Marvel. Since it's developed by the same studio. Dude, they definitely can. Dude, Fate Unlimited Codes? Persona 4 Ultimax? plus R. Early Blaze Blues. Fucking, it's not truly a solo game. It's like, it's like a fucking Arx's game. It's like samurais and shit. For the PS2. Something Sengra and Kagura shit, but not the one with scantily clad women. I mean, if you want to go truly fucked up, just look at fucking like Hokuno no Ken. Just infinites from jabs. There's so many anime games that are like completely fucked. Like unplayable in like competitive senses. But I do suppose you can't, like, it's kind of hard to do Morgan Bullet Hell normally. Because, like, the whole thing with Morgan Bullet Hell is that it disappears if you get a hit. It's like, what day you're thinking, by the way, for the fighting game marathon? What day is it today? Friday? Saturday. Well, technically Saturday. So, like, that's the 27th, right? Yeah, that sounds good. No jump. I love delaying the fair so they have time to jump, but they don't have time to like counterattack. Honestly, how does Dazzle sound at this percent? I missed it. I pressed on too early. Yeah, I really like this matchup too. chat. Ooh, I was kind of sick.
Choose your character. Fox. Versus Summon.
Mew. Ooh, that was a great fucking upper. I heard, oh, the Awesome Sauce video. He basically, I think Awesome Sauce basically said core priority doesn't matter, which I definitely don't think is true if you actually play that matchup. It actually does matter a decent amount. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly how much they matter, though. Because you could go for different options and shit like that. I think everyone that did not go to Smash World Tour is kind of happy because of all the COVID cases. Or at least we all have a reason to John. We can all say, yeah! See where I didn't go? I'm not going to pretend that that was the main reason I didn't go, but I would also be lying if I said it wasn't a factor, that it was in Florida. As we all always say, Florida is like the America of America. That's just too much America. Florida just seems like a whack place because even the people that are in Florida don't seem to like it. At least Mango loves America, you know?
Versus Sheik. Ready? Go!
Banger.
Choose your character. Versus Sheik. Ready? Go!
I'm moving, boy. People are not ready for 2022 left. Woo! Tomalski. People are not ready for Leffen with even better ledge dashes. Do I feel affected by my age? Bro, my hair is all gray. I am literally about to retire from old age. Oh, I didn't change my name. I was supposed to change to Merry Holidays. I was restart my game. Alright, we can switch over to anime only for the fans, for the weebs. Señor Caliente.
Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
No, I thank you, Tomalski. I don't know if they pop though. It might be turned off like that. But I'm pretty sure I gave you a shout out. Oh, it's May theme. Shit. Oops, not intentional, but we'll take it. That was a very bad up smash. Damn, that hit the jab hitbox. Jesus, that never hit too. What was Moki's best placements online? I didn't pay attention during like some parts of this year, so I feel kind of bad. I feel for Moki though, and like I completely understand him in the like feeling forgotten, because Europeans have the same thing. Yeah, I saw. I thank you, Tomoski. Thank you so much. Over who, Kenshiro? Wasn't that a very long time ago? Was it? How did he do at Online Summit? He did pretty well, right? Yeah, I guess he like just didn't have like super memorable wins then, and that's why people just forget about him. Sucks, but like I can't blame people too hard because I also did. I don't think Moke is like really freaking good, but like obviously he's not in the running for number one. So I think if you're not running it in the running for number one and you're not playing offline, people just forget about you. It doesn't really matter who you are. People like don't really rank S to J, for example, highly either. Who got top 3 at for Loco? It was like Zane, Mango, Cody. That was a crazy tech. Bro, I'm getting kind of nuts again. Oops. Yeah, I feel like people like don't talk about S2J or Keizu either during about Four Loko. I do think people would remember if they won though. Honestly, I don't even think that's like an online thing. I think in general people just forget who gets second and third. Like who got fourth at Big House where Mango won? You have 5 seconds. But the most recent Big House. Exactly. It was fiction. He literally lost last hit to Mango. Fiction's really funny. I just want. I don't know how much he fucking smokes, bro. Some of his tweets could be from straight r/trees. I mean, weed is legal in California. I feel like Fiction tweets are like either cringe as fuck or like unironically hilarious. Yeah, it can be hard to tell how self-aware Fiction is. But I think that kind of makes tweets better in general. Phantom.
Choose your character. Versus Jigglypuff. Ready? Go!
Run up to versus Puff is so fun. I'm trying to practice second hit. Hard. There we go.
Choose your character.
GG. At least they say GG's.
Versus Falco.
We're up against Melee itself. I sure hope Melee doesn't rage quit on us. I don't know if I can survive Melee walking out on us too, guys. Boop.
Choose your character. Versus Peach. Ready? Go!
Is this Triff? Doesn't Triff usually... I feel like Triff would use attacks like this. I think this is too low ping though. Oh baby. Oh baby, what a suck. Damn. Whenever I see someone say damn, I just think of that. Fucking emote. Where does Zam come from? Oops. Is it Curse lore? Oh no. Okay, last person I play. I'm gonna play one more, then I'm gonna end stream for Jenny's sake.
Versus Fox.
Still, you are the last. Oh. Hesitated. Play so weird. Oh, such a bad. I CC'd for some reason. I love dash attack down smash. I love that coming from too. Hitting out smash out so that it kills. If I don't dash through him there, you can the out smash enough to survive. What a trade. Alright guys, I'm done for today. Merry holidays to everyone. Yes, that was Pipsqueak. Get fucked Pipsqueak. Europe sucks, etc. Finish off. I should do this on stream. I'm gonna stretch and chill for like 2 minutes. So everyone realizes you gotta stretch. Played a lot of Fox straight, so my hands are a little tired, but overall they feel good. Warming up with frame 1 is a very good thing, I think. What's my wingspan? Exclamation mark wingspan. My height is like 186 or 87. My wingspan's like 194, 90 centimeters. I don't know what that is in feet for wingspan. Girth? I'm a noob at basketball. I'm an up and comer. Rank's gonna be sick, yeah. like these two. When you're like, if you ever feel tense here, I would recommend these. Like, do this. Or you close your fist like this. Yeah, we don't know how soon. My guess is 1.5 months. I think mid-February. It's my YOLO guess, but I don't want to put any pressure. I'd be a little surprised if it took like longer than the spring though. Like if it's not out by May, I'd be like, that's weird. I wonder what they like. I think they'd have to run into like a snag or something. I think they just want to make it perfect though, so that when it releases, everything works out. Yeah, I'd rather them take their time and make it good. If you play GameCube controller, remember your thumbs is like your most active shit. I see a lot of people do this stretch with your fingers and this, but they rarely do this with your thumb. I think it's a very good stretch to do since you use them so much. One of the best things about Z jump though is that you don't always use your thumb as much. These two, my hands are always crack a lot when I do this. I do really recommend doing wrist strengthening too. I use like this dumbbell, these on. This is like not actual weights. It's just a little bit extra through. And you do like, you have them on your armrest, and you like do this. 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, back, and then this, controlled for both hands. My finger tutting, what the fuck is that? Sleep, LT heating, breaks, standing up. They're all good. Alright guys, let's send you guys somewhere else. Like just doing that is like such a huge difference. Like I don't think people realize that I took long breaks, but I did. I mean that I took breaks. Like 5-minute breaks in the middle of a session is huge. Huge. Alright, be nice to Moki. Say Merry Holidays for me. Everyone spam Merry Holidays. Goodbye.